Okay, let's continue here. I was talking about going within on this journey, right? If you are not sure yet what fills your cup, and using the guiding light of the sun, Spirit saying now is the time. Now, making sure you have clear communication with your business partners is going to be essential. Okay, so take those lessons, right, and apply them now to your new network. All right. And yes, the King of Swords in the recent past. Maybe that's what brought you into this Ten of Swords energy here. You know, sometimes in business, you gotta be cutthroat, right? Are they saying the Godfather? No, obviously the Godfather is a little bit different, but you know, they say it's not personal, it's business. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, making sure we're even Steven, right? And if we're not, you out. Bye. Don't let the door hit ya, okay? Right? Balance, reciprocal relationships, and being able to operate in a way that will serve your purpose and not just the people that are around you. Okay. So yeah, I think, yes, we're saying that's right, literally right on the money. Pentacles are your money. Pentacles are your finances. So right on the money, honey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're hanging on to your Four of Pentacles right now because that's the energy that you see. It's all coming together. Okay. All right, Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're not taking no prisoners. You're not taking no crap from nobody. You're like, yeah, see all these pentacles over here? These are bringing me my wish fulfillment. So you have your sights on this vision. So you've done your Eight of Cups journey here, and this is, you know, where you're headed, you know, to prepare that seat at your table. It's being prepared for you, right? And, you know, sometimes it might not feel like it if we're struggling here financially. But, you know, not all that glitters is gold, right? Because, you know, each time she's like won a cup, you know, and then she's like, you know, it's like these little trophies up here, right? Now, those weren't all just gifted, right, at once, right? Maybe she had to, like, maybe, you know, this was, you know, some milestone. You know, think of these as milestones almost, right? For some of you too, I feel like this is saying that material goods have a different value to you on your journey, such as something that maybe somebody else wouldn't see as very valuable, you hold very dearly because it's part of your wish fulfillment. Okay. You know, maybe that's a family heirloom for some of you. You know, maybe it's a photograph, you know, that you have of you and a person or a place that you went to. Because remember, this is about your wish fulfillment, okay? Having your desires fulfilled and maintaining and having that seat at your table. So, you know, they say sometimes, like, you know, God is preparing a table for you, okay, right? Like, you don't always see, you know, what's happening, what is the plan, but that's when we have to walk in faith, right? That is this person right here walking on faith. Like, I don't know where I'm going necessarily. Like, I have a map. I got the stars to guide me, right? This full moon to guide me. But I don't know the outcome. Okay. And that's okay. okay, because it's part of the journey, right? But here in the outcome of that journey, we have the Emperor. So if you're focusing on that, I just heard making a house a home. And maybe for some of you, you could be building a house too with this, because I'm hearing like architecture. So I don't know who that's for. 9 of Wands. Reminding me of a Channel song. Yeah. It's a Fleetwood Mac song called Sarah, because then she says, if you build your house, then call me. So, yeah, that wish fulfillment is being spoken out into the universe. That's something too, you know, like writing down your goals, speaking your goals, repeating positive affirmations, things of that nature can really help you achieve. Oh, Spirit, what do we have for the 9 of Wands here? Bring us some clarity, please. Ooh, Tower in reverse. It popped out. So I think the thing with the Tower, and this is so strange that this popped out in reverse a couple days ago. And, okay, reversed. Denial, avoidance, fear, reluctance. So, once you've been through so many battles, are you just ready to jump into another one? No. And that's, I think, why it kind of came out in this reverse position, because for a lot of folks in the collective right now, it's like, I get it, you're tired, right? Like, when is this going to end? Now, even upright, some people say the Tower is not what they want to see, but also the Tower is ruled by Mars, and Mars is in this retrograde energy. So again, like if you have been fighting, might be, is probably considered more of a masculine energy. So if you've been fighting, and now this is coming through and it's saying, whoa, hold up here. Okay. So maybe that's something that has slowed down. All right. And allowing this time to develop at its own pace is, again, what you're going to need here. I'm going to kind of lay this sideways just because it came out, and that's just too weird for me to not, you know what I mean? Oh, here's some tiger's eye for grounding. Alrighty. 3 of Cups, Spirit, can clarify, please? Thank you for joining this reading with me. If you enjoy, please subscribe. It helps get the messages out there. We'll have just a nice little chat. 3 of Cups clarified with the 10 of Pentacles, and celebrate we will. Booyah! Fine wine, baby, here. Yeah, I mean, hey, who hasn't drank wine out of a box? But, bottled wine's pretty nice too. When you got that 10 of Pentacles money. All right. Okay. Judge. Spirit's kind of funny like that, right? And you know what? Whoever that lottery winner is, they better be buying some good wine out of that. Ooh, my. Judgment. What are we clarifying with this Judgment, Spirit? 7 of Swords. Oof, 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 oof. Everything's fine. They say, judge not, lest ye be judged. But when you are in the face of somebody who is betraying you, have some patience, right? Because karma is a biatch. But, karma will come back. Karma will come back on those people. All right, you rest assured. And here's some double fire, Sagittarius and Aries here. Um, so again, as Mars, as that masculine, so, Jupiter's going to go direct here. So you're going to start to see things take off, but it might be taking off in a more, in a softer way, in a more subtle way, not not maybe the logical, point A to B way, right? Like they say, like, growth, or your life's journey is not like this, it's more like this. So think about that. Again, Spirit's saying, communication is going to be important, but remember that everything is fine. Okay, because you've been through this, and you're the thing that cracks me up about this card every time I see it is that it doesn't matter how many swords she has in her back, she's still looking at her phone like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? So, and I just kind of thought of this just now. And the thing is, it's in your hopes and fears position. We all hope we have that person to call that we can count on. And I feel like that's kind of what she's doing here. She's using those lessons of communication to push out, the message that she needs help here. And, help, again, from the right people, okay? Because if not, she may I'll stab a bitch with one of these. Just kidding. But I mean, really, the thing is, the Seven of Swords is about lies and betrayal. And getting away from the dramas, of that. So you might see the hand of karma coming down. Your job is to get out of the way. All right. Not everything is for you. Like, this message may not be for you. So, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. But when you see some of this karma coming through, don't forget what you've seen in this process as well. All right? Because sometimes things actually do play out literally in front of your face in very unexpected ways. And that's really all I'm going to say about that. All right. King of Cups just wants to be here. Okay. And remember, and well, if I saw this was on the first part of the video, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Remember, I did say in the other video that I wanted this to be Scorpio. So there's Scorpio popping up. And a lot of people associate Scorpio with the Tower because of the transformational type energy, which a Tower is about transformation. It's about it's about not being able to stay in the same place. Like, you cannot camp out here. You gotta go. You gotta evacuate. Okay. Since it came out in reverse, though, the urgency doesn't seem there. All right. But it's been a theme in my other readings as well that, this tower is not necessarily your tower. So again, as judgment comes for karmic individuals that might have been in your circle, okay, you might see these towers kind of play out. All right. You don't want to be the Oprah of towers, right? You get a tower. You get... You know what, though? And that's the thing is, like... And it's not your job to make everybody understand, right? It's not your job to guide everyone through their own personal changes. So Sometimes keeping that circle small has its benefits. And that's the thing with the Three of Pentacles. That's why it's so stable, okay? Because it's a small group working together to achieve a common goal. And then manifesting this Ten of Pentacles of all things. Well, who doesn't want that? And Ten of Pentacles, you better believe the Emperor has a Ten of Pentacles. But you know what? That money didn't show up overnight. Like, usually, you know, not to bash the lottery, but most people do not get rich playing the lottery. They get rich by, you know, investing, you know, playing a long game. Okay. It's not just, you know, scratch off tickets. All right. Like that. If that's your retirement plan, you may want to reconsider. All right. So Scorpio. Why? Let's just say Scorpio. Spirit, what do we have for this lovely artistic collective, right? Tapping in. Thank you. Ooh, what we got? Ooh, dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes. Three of Pentacles. Baddies in the house. We got the team. Hello. Hello. And we're going to celebrate. Celebrate. What is the what? Celebrate good times. Come on. What do we have? Dream work. Pay close attention to your dreams and reverie, especially those times right before sleep or while awakening. That's often when we remember our dreams, and you can also start manifesting remembrance of your dreams if that is something that you're like, some people are like, well, I don't remember my dreams. Well, if you, like, before you go to sleep, say, I'm going to remember my dream when I wake up. Try it. Just try it and see what happens, okay? All right, these are times of active assistance from those unseen beings seeking to communicate with you. So if somebody's trying to contact you on the astral plane, if you're, you know, communicating with your ancestors, you know, through dreams, maybe your ego or your subconscious is trying to communicate with you. So again, as you're waking and right before you're drifting off, you know, those are the times when, what is that song? These are the days. Dun, 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 dun. It's a pretty new song. These are the days. Okay, anyway, I'll have to check that out. So if you have dreams, make them work and make them work for you, okay? And you see how the sun is coming. So after you have those lovely dreams, that light is going to come in. Let that light from your dreams illuminate and help guide you on to your artistic path, especially those of you that are like, what am I doing? Right? So, you know, some people are like, well, I never knew I had a talent for knitting. Like, I could never figure it out. But, you know, maybe somebody out there does. You know, it doesn't have to be complicated. We overcomplicate a lot of things in our lives. And that's probably why I could never pick up knitting, because I'm just one of those people that has overcomplicated things at times, right? I think we're all guilty of it. But allowing yourself into that soft space of dreams as well, I think, is going to help. And again, with Mars, this is yellow calcite, I believe, by the way, with Mars in retrograde through the end of the year into January, again, like, you know, softening up the edges a little bit. Like, not everything has to be so, like, you know, King of Swords, like, you know, like, allow yourself to get into this dream space, into this, you know, into this doorway, into the 1111 portal of, you know, what is, what are you manifesting? You know, what's going to turn this energy these dreams into this, fatherly, so this masculine, so you think also successful, right? So what is the success in your outcome? Okay. Oh, that was fun. Okay, well, if you enjoyed this message, please give me a subscribe. That helps communicate the messages to others who may need them and benefit from them. So if you benefited, please help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, help another. Love one another. Septarian stone, cool little dragon's eye, jobby. And of course, good old selenite. So when you do come up on a full moon, a good time to cleanse your crystals, charge your crystals under the light of the moon, right here on your windowsill. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Bye.